Hello, this is Jace Fugate with another session of the Introduction to the Go Programming Language course. Today is going to be the last video that we're going to be going over arrays. And today we're going to be talking about multi-dimensional arrays. And so in the past, what we've been doing is we've created an array. So let's say my array, and we make it equal to an array of a certain amount of length with, say, integers. And you can use any types with five items. I'm not using it, so it's going to give me an error here. So let's go ahead and print this out so we can remove the error so it's not yelling at us. So there you have it. And as I just said, you can use any type. You can even put in another array. So let's make this into a multi-dimensional array. So we're going to have an array of arrays that are each 2 long. I'm just going to go ahead and print this out so you can see what it looks like just at that 0 value. I apologize, I was on the wrong file. See, we all make mistakes, right? Okay, let's go ahead and run this again. There we go. So we have our first array and then our second array. So I'm going to increment this first number. And you'll notice we'll have the first array, the second array, and the third array. And you notice that the second number is 2. So each sub-array has 2 items. So I'm going to go ahead and increment this to 4. There, now we have 4 of them. And now I'm going to increment the second number to 3. You notice that instead of having a set of 2 zeros, we're going to have a set of 3 zeros. So let's go ahead and initialize this. Let's not just leave it at a 0 value. So let's make on the first array, everything will be, let's leave it at 0. So we're going to have 3 zeros. In the second array, let's do 3 ones. Third, we'll do 2s. The fourth, we'll do 3s. And as I mentioned briefly in one of the other videos, you do need that comma at the end. You do need this comma here. Let's go ahead and run this. You have it. So you have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Let's change this up. Let's just make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's think about how we can access these elements individually. So let's say we want to get this 5 out. So this is going to be the 1th index array. And then you put another set of square brackets after that first set, because this one matches with this, and that is which array we're in. And then we want the 1th item in the 1th array. So go and run that. There we have it. There's number 5. So let's say we want to get the 12. So that's going to be the 3rd indexed array, and then the 2nd indexed item in this array. Remember, you always take which position it is and subtract it with 1. There you have it. Now we got the 12 that we're looking for. The same goes with assigning. Let's say I want to change that 12 that I'm printing out. I want to change it to a 21. Let's flip it. There we go. Now I have 12, and then I change it. I assign it. So I'm taking the 3rd array and the 2nd item, or the 3rd item of that 4th array, I should say, and I'm changing it to 21. We can also change out the entire array. So if we don't want to just change out one item, let's say we want to change the entire third array to 0, 0, 0. We're gonna notice how it gets mad at me. I have to give this array a type. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be 3 long filled with integers. So let's just print out that third array this time. So it went from 10, 11, 12, then it went to 0, 0, 0. And we can put as many of these in as we want. We could put another set of arrays. So this would then make all of this another set of arrays, even one more deep. There you go. So let's print the entire array, or I guess it's a 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional array here now. Yeah, 3-dimensional array. Print this whole thing out now. There you have it. So we have the big outer array that is a set of, this is one of those. There's the second one, the third one, and then the fourth one. And then inside of each of those, there's 3 items, which are also arrays. And then inside of each of those, there's 2 integers. And that pattern is repeated throughout. So multi-dimensional arrays are very useful. They can be used to be able to hold information in multiple dimensions. I guess I don't know if I can explain it much better than that. You can use it to display maybe a checkerboard if you wanted to, if you did the 2-dimensional array. So I'll undo here. So if you did like a 2-dimensional array, you kind of think of that like a checkerboard. You have like a 2-dimensional thing, or 3-dimensional, or 4th dimension. So play around with it. As I always say, see what you can figure out what you can and can't do with it. Get comfortable with these, because you can use multi-dimensional arrays for a lot of very useful things. Thank you so much for being here, guys, and we will see you again.